It's the King Show, bitch. And I came with my woes. Today's a new day. It's the king. We must celebrate our king. Celebrate with me. Life. Celebrate life. Another episode of the King Show. We living it right. And I'm living it tonight. I'm living it right now, baby. She trying to twerk for me. I said only twerk the money. She don't play funny games with me, baby. I'm hanging out. I'm low key. I'm listening to my favorite king. Yeah, and that's me. Yes. Excuse me while I adjust my crotch. Another episode of The King Show, and we're right back at it, Through a trial and tribulations, we do not strive. Whatever that word means. We just continue living life. I bet you know what that means. Yes, we got a jam-packed episode. Thank you so much for tuning in today and this week. And we're just going to get to it and make it do what it does. Today I'm going to talk about some more amazing, high-quality music. I'm going to talk about some of the degenerates that we love. And going to talk to you about what's going on with the Dave and how we're making this week an amazing week, how we're continuing to live our greatest life one day at a time. I'm a little thirsty. I'm going to take a sip. High quality liquids only for me. But yeah, something interesting happened. I'm really inspired by today's generations of criminals. Criminality is something that feeds me. It's what feeds my soul. I know you're pretty interested in what the latest criminals are doing. And today or this week, we've been looking at this North Carolinian bank robber. And may I say that he, she, they, them, this individual is getting to the chicken. Yeah, they're calling him the Big Wig Bandit. And let me tell you, our LGBTQ plus fans are not too happy about that. No. Because while they're being really insensitive, there's a Big Wig Bandit. Are they trying to say some things about our fellow friends and allies? I don't know. But anyways, this person is going from, I think they hit 2 banks already. I think they had priors too. Hey, I don't know. But yeah, they hit a few banks in North Carolina. But what they've been really noticing about this person is they just been wearing some ridiculous type wigs. It's kind of messed up. That's all they notice. They don't notice, they won't even tell us man's name. They gotta know guy's name. But anyway, so he's just running there with these big wigs. But the big thing about it is they're calling him the Bad Wig Bandit or Big Wig Bandit. They're saying he has some messed up wigs. I don't think the wigs are that messed up. They look okay to me. Hey, I'm just another person, another individual. They look pretty okay to me. But yeah, I guess this guy was honey, I know things are getting a little tough around the house, but I need my Pampers. Oh, honey, if there's one thing I must do for you is to be the baddest bitch in the room and to provide for you and my daughters. So I guess then he proceeds to put on his bad bitch wig. Honey, I know you need this wig for your night out, but tonight I really need it because I'm about to hit a few licks. I'm about to, wipe a few noses. So I'm going to need these wigs because I have to look like the baddest bitch in the room in order for me to really execute on the criminality. So yeah, I guess he's stealing his Boo Boo's wig, right? Perhaps this man is just individual who likes to wear wigs on his spare time. Hey, I don't know. I can't judge. I got a few wigs in the tuck, but I don't have reach to them now, so you don't get to see that. But yeah, imagine running into the bank, clutching his purse. Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me, ma'am. This is a fucking stick up, and I want everything that you have. And if also that you have something for my wig to lay it down, yes, give me that as well. Give me some of that edge control, bitch. I know you got some edge control back there. This. Yeah. So he's hitting these banks up. Imagine that, I guess. These are in North Carolina. There has to be some edge control in the back in some of the vaults and some of the safes. I mean, come on. Think about it. This guy's wearing a wig. He has to put this in the forefront of his mind. I need to hit some places that have some edge control because this shit getting a little hectic. He probably, laid it down a little bit, got himself a little flexy sexy. But then, all the stress of being a hardcore criminal, possibly it got to him. And now he has to make a few changes. I don't know. I can't judge it. All I can say is, yeah, people are out on the look for him. And there's this one article by this LGBTQ plus, right? Don't forget the plus because we're adding on more letters. By this LGBTQ plus magazine. And they were talking about how they didn't like how this person was being portrayed in the media. Sure, they keep on talking about this individual's wig, but I feel like they're trying to put men in wigs in a bad light. Even though this, he's doing some criminality, but they were feeling like, they're trying to, the media could be portraying this in a way for others to use this as a reason to continue looking at people of the transgender community, cross-dressing community, individuals who just wear wigs, aka your boo-boo, who's lacking a little edge control. I seen it. She was at the grocery store. I was leaving. She was coming in. I said, boo, there's a barber shop across the street. I need you to cut that shit out. She did not listen, and now she continues to struggle in a beautiful way. I wish you the best. But yeah, so the LGBTQ plus magazine did not appreciate how this individual was being portrayed. I appreciate their critique of the media. Checks and balances. I like that. But one thing I couldn't stand for is at the same time they were saying, please respect us. Please respect this individual. Perhaps, broadcast this news in a different way so that we are people who wear wigs, or just everyday bad bitches. Hey, like myself. Hey, bring the dang. People like us. Put us in more respect. Put some respect on my goddamn wig, bitch. Perhaps they were thinking that. But at the same time they were saying those things, they also dropped some bombs. They said, if you do have some information on this individual, please contact the authorities. Huh? Okay. So you're going to say, perhaps we shouldn't broadcast this guy in one type of light. But at the same time, you're going to tell people to tell on him? You don't know this individual's circumstances. I'm not saying that crime should be done. I'm just saying perhaps we shouldn't promote the locking up of another individual. Perhaps this person needs help in another way. Let's work out a deal for him. Let's get some lawyers on his team, right? Get some lawyers by his side. Oh, excuse me. His, her, they, them, individual. Recruit me. I have $1,000 retainer fee. But perhaps we put some lawyers on their side, right? We work out some deal. They don't see jail time. Maybe they go to recovery. Maybe they go to a retreat. Maybe they go to rehab. They're a kleptomaniac. They have a problem. They want to better themselves. But no, you're some fake phony frauds. Should we talk about the statistics? Should we talk about what them individuals, people who wear wig, aka bad bitches like me, have to go through? No, we shouldn't, because I don't know. But come on now. He's wearing a wig. He, she, they, them individual. They're wearing a wig, right? It ain't easy being a bad bitch. We know this. We know this to be true. We don't know what this individual's going through. And being, I'm guessing a left-leaning magazine. Come on, let's think of some creative ways to get this person help, as opposed to sending them to jail and allowing whatever happens to those in jail to happen to this individual. So to this big wig bandit, one, I say, get your money, sis. Get that money. Secure the bag. Alert, alert. Bad bitch, alert. Baddest bitch in the room, alert. Oh, sorry. Let me try it again. Oh, ooh, daga. But at the same time, I suggest you not to steal any more longer. If you would like to steal, I suggest you steal the hearts of the people and do nice things for others. And if you are doing that already, I suggest you do more of it. Please do not correct me. There is always room for growth. And as I speak to you, the mirror is right behind the camera, and I'm speaking to myself. So do not suggest, contest, or criticize best. I am the best. Recognize I passed the test. Yes, stay blessed. But yes, I say that to you, my queen. Queen sis. We're wishing the best for you, and we hope that you stay safe and continue just living it up. And that's shout out to the Big Wig Bandit, and shout out to the LGBTQ plus magazine, which I refer to, but I will not name because I don't trust them to handle situations in the way I see fit. Moving on. How is your day going? Are you living a beautiful life? Is today better than the next? As we transition, please feel free to ask yourself, what are 3 things I can be grateful for today? And whenever you're feeling down on your luck, you want to hang your head down low and say, woe is me. Remember, Drake was riding through the 6 with his woes. You know the story, you know how it goes. So don't hang your head down low, raise it up, and say 3 things that you could be grateful for. And as you ride through your 6, your domain, with your woes, soon you'll be letting them go to flourish as wows. Yes, my woe has transformed to a wow. All you girls need to settle down. I'm doing this for you now. Everybody, grab your brows. And cover your blouse. Hey. But yes, as I say this to you, I'm saying it to myself as well. But other funny, interesting news has been happening. Also, maybe, kind of, sort of. There's this guy, those signs on the highway, right? Maybe I'm making too many assumptions. Is my listenership those with cars, those with vehicles? Is my listenership those who make daily commutes? I do not know this, so I must make assumption till I know. Please forgive assumption. I must. I must. Armpit. But yeah, on the highway, you know me, I have a very long commute. An hour and a half. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Don't hate. Don't hate. But I'm driving. You know I'm rolling with the motherfucking hatchback 2015. That shit go. Yeah, yeah. Foreign line cylinder. Yeah, yeah. Get close to your speakers right now. I know some of you ladies have been fantasizing about being with a man who has a 4-inline cylinder 2015 hatchback Mazda 3 with the sports feature. I know you've been thinking about it. Well, today might be your day, boo. Get with me, and your life will be changed. So much, baby. Something for you to think about, but we don't gotta talk about it here. Feel free to DM me at Royal Flush Kang, personal account, or the King Show Pod _. That's the King Show's account. Either way, both are hosted by the King. You want to get in touch with me, ladies, gentlemen, they, them, individual. Feel free to reach out to me, chit, chat, learn more about the show, learn more about the show's host. Perhaps we can enjoy each other's company. Perhaps we cannot. The choice is mine and yours. And Allah, our Father, Yahweh. I'm gonna learn some Hebrew so I can quote some ancient text. That'd be fun. But anyways, you know I'm driving my my Mazda hatchback. The hatch closed for now, but I'm driving through, and there's those LED signs that say maybe directions. Maybe they say something happened on the road to give us different advisories. Now there are some amazing people out here in the world that we live in. One of them is you, of course, but this right now isn't about you. I'm sorry. I know you're so self-centered. It's all about you. Ooh. Dave's gonna talk about me again. Yes. I'm not talking about you, my sister, my brother, my they, them, I'm talking about some other amazing, great people like yourself, but in different ways. Yes, these are some hardware hackers, software hackers. I commend them doing a lot of shenanigans, which I applaud, but also shake my fingers at. But as I wag my fingers, I stand up and give them an ovation to make the world say, "Oh wow, perhaps I should stand up as well." These individuals went to one of those types of signs, and they hacked it to get to type out something else. These signs are usually password protected, but come on now. These companies don't even know what safety is. Safety is an illusion that we make up in our own mind. Oh, this is going to be so safe. Huh? Safe? It's not safe, and it's safe until somebody what is it? Interrogates it, corrupts it. Something is safe until somebody corrupts it, and then it's no longer safe. So was it ever safe? Was it ever safe from this one individual? No, it was not. Perhaps from other people, but not for this one individual. So passwords are more like a door that's hard to open. Hello, it's the cleaners. It's the cleaners. I clean my own house, silly. Hello, it's the sorry, I meant the cable guy. You're trying to be a trickster. Be warned, I do kill. Be warned. But then he says the right thing. Hello, I'm your masseuse from the massage parlor. I know you never seen me before, but I do really good massages. Would you like one? Oh, I shouldn't. I shouldn't. Baby, relax. It's only a massage. I think you deserve it. You've been by this door all day long. Shouldn't you take some time to rest? Shouldn't you take some time to yourself and be that beautiful queen that you deserve to be? Relax, baby. I already have the oils. Some of them tingle. Some of them tingle, baby. Oh my God, come in here, hurry, hurry. You were never really safe, darling. I said the right thing. I cracked your code. Oh Lord, do I still get massagey? Baby, I wanted to do that all along. But also, I will take all of your moolah. Well worth it. Thank you. Come again. Yeah, so as well as she not being safe, neither is that sign. Safety is an illusion. Continue living life in an amazing way. And sometimes we consider safety, is this safe? Is this not safe? Should I go here? Should I go there? But sometimes we have to say, we must do this in order to live our greatest life. It's a question we must ask ourselves. Perhaps we go to others for advice. They give us suggestions, but it's a question that we must ask internally and to the spirits all around us. I talk like I know, but I'm only just trying out new things, so please just be warned. But yeah, some guys hacked this sign, right? Changed it from a highway accident, please be careful. So boring. And then they changed it to send nudes. My player. Listen, buddy. We're going to do something crazy tonight. I want you to go to that sign, right? I figured out how to crack the fucking code. Cha-ching! So we're going to go to that. We're going to go to the sign, right? We're going to put in the codes, right? And then what are we going to do? We're going to change the sign to send nudies. And guess what they're going to do? They're just going to send us the nudies. And we're going to be loaded. Everybody's going to be so jealous. Everybody's going to be so jealous of us. I can't wait for everybody to be envious and say, I want to be you. I want to be you. And then I'll tell them they could never be us. At the top, it's just us. Cause I don't really trust. DNT, I don't see ya. This is how they were feeling. I'm just walking through it with you. But yeah, pretty funny stuff. Except one thing that I must shake my head at again. If you're going to start, we must finish, right? Are we correct here? They didn't leave a number behind. They just said send nudes. Where are they going to send nudes to, bro? You didn't just going to print a picture out? People don't have those types of cameras anymore. Oh, you think they're going to get a picture, right? And then they're going to send it to Walgreens, right? Okay, come on, keep listening. And then they're going to get it printed by them, go all the way back to the sign, thinking that sign still says send nudies, right? And then drop it off. Come on, man. We're making a lot of assumptions, asking and answering a lot of questions. Come on, my dog. Come on now. So I guess it's a good thing, it'd be bad if they really got people to send them news. I mean, I don't know. By bad, I mean, I don't think it will make them better people. But I'm sure they would enjoy that hit. So, anyways, I don't think they were caught. Do they deserve to be caught? I don't know, man. I don't know, man. But they deserve some rehabilitation? Yes, yes. Use those talents for something a little bit more constructive than playing pranks? Yes, I suppose so. And like always, I must share a suggestion. Who am I to say anybody should do anything? I am but mortal. I am but man. But I will say one thing. The skills that they have, perhaps they can use it to help other groups, other organizations to get a job, or to do some cool reconnaissance on their own. Perhaps suggestions I will lead with private investigator. Come on, that's pretty interesting, right? You want to investigate, creep around, perhaps use some your coding skills. Sir, I got my husband's phone, but I do not know password. Help me. I must know his secrets. He has a forbidden weapon. He tried to destroy the Byzantine Empire. I know this. He has traveled from many ancient years. Help us. Okay, I will help you out. You know I'm a crack coder. Now where's the crack? So I can break the code. Ayy. Krenak, skirt. My favorite sound is when that fork scrapes. Skirt. Sorry, we don't promote narcotics on this podcast. But yeah, that's one idea. Or just do some coding for like an organization, maybe a homeless shelter, maybe something else. All these organizations, they probably do need some more technical people, aka people with IT skills, computer skills, coding skills, to create new solutions for the problems that they have. Or you could continue to do things on the sketch, continue to do some sketchy stuff, but perhaps do it in a different scope. Use it, view your work as something to help, as opposed to make people, chuckle. I mean, I guess that's pretty funny what you guys did. So I would say continue in that path, but perhaps lean more on that side of helping, making people laugh, brightening people's day, making people better, helping people achieve the goals that they want to achieve, to become the people they want to become. These are things to do. You have an incredible gift, power, talent, skill. Let's use it to do something a little bit more constructive, and you will be rewarded for such. Please believe me, this must be true. I mean, we are living in the world. In my dreams, you're blowing me some kisses. That's about the sweetest thing to do. Woo! Johnny Cash, y'all. And Walk the Line, the parody of the, whatever that Johnny Cash parody movie was called. And the Johnny Cash movie with Joaquin Phoenix, also a pretty good movie. I must say so myself. Let's talk about song. There's this artist I was listening to. I'll play it to remind myself. But her name's Hazley. She just came out with an album. It's called Manic. Yeah. I believe it's called Manic. And it's pretty good. Well, I didn't listen to the whole album, but she has a beautiful voice. Come on now. I only listen to the beauties. And by beauty, I mean not your booty, sis. I'm not talking about your butt. So don't get cute. But I've been doing squat and my boot is thick out. You could sit on it. You have no reason to have a sittable booty. Come on now. Come on. You have no kids to sit on that booty. You know that's what it's for your kid to sit on and ride like horse. Come on, you don't need booty big to sit on. This not our culture. But to each his own. Anyways, yeah, nice, beautiful voice makes me want to do one of these. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Oh. And she has this one song that I listen to that I do like. I believe it promotes a positive message of continuing to grow and learn. It's called Still Learning because she is still learning to love herself. I will play a little bit, perhaps you will hear. To love my. Yes, beautiful song about growing, progressing. It has some. I feel like the verses are a little depressing or a little sad, a little emotional, right? The beats upbeat, but as we must say, I'm still learning. I'm still learning to love myself. Still learning to love my. Ooh, ooh. I'm still learning to love myself. I think I hit the notes, guys. Woohoo! Woohoo! Those singing lessons are really paying off. But I do like that song. I definitely like the hook because I like that she's still learning and she hasn't given up. It's about continuing to progress. We cannot quit in this life. This life is too long. Some they say it's short. I say it's long because another day of life, we don't know how long it will be, but each day is a journey on its own. So we must really take it up as that. We fall down, but we have to get up. Like Kirk Franklin said, and others have said before him, we fall down, but we get back up. We fall down, and we get up. For the sin of a sinner who fell down. Yeah, back up. We fall down. We back up. Yes, I think I hit some of those notes as well. But yeah, we must continue living life and continue learning how to love ourselves in even better ways. And I will talk to you how I'm doing that later on in the show. Perhaps I shall, yes. But it's also a great question to ask yourself. So please ask yourself how you are continuing to progress. How when you fall, you continue to pick yourself back up. And as you ask yourself, I ask myself the same questions. I woke up late today. I went to sleep late last night. And I didn't start my day how I would like. But as you can see, I did get the fresh hair follicles cut and trimmed. And I'm doing the podcast. And I have yet to throw it all away. And I will not do that because that's not me. Nor is that you. Just claim it to be so. You are a perseverer. You are a striver. You are a progressor. Today is your day. Just please claim it to be. It's your moment. And I say this to you because it was once said to me. I had to pay for it. You don't got to pay for it. Just you got to know that you got to keep progressing with your life. Or this is how I feel, and this is how I look at me and myself. You got to keep pushing forward. Can't allow yourself to falter or halt. And perhaps you take a break, take some time to relax. Us continuing to progress does not mean that we forego relaxation, forego our family, forego our friends. It just means that we can remain balanced, but also progress in all aspects of our life. And we must continue to progress, because if our attention is not put forth on these things, these different categories of our life, these different compartments, perhaps they will soon regress. Something that we were once real attentive about, we put a lot of focus in, now is starting to regress. We were once really performing at peak levels at the gym, but now I must move down in weight. My bench press is not as much as it used to be. And I think to be able to continue to progress, continue to grow, and expand as much as possible while continuing just to be our best selves in all aspects, we can reach levels of humanity, levels of us being the most superhuman we can be, the greatest version of ourselves. We owe this to ourselves. We owe this to ourselves and to the ones that we know. Yeah. We're here for a reason and a season, so let's make this season, a great time. And let's discover the reason and really move on it. We might fall down in the pursuit of our goals or in the pursuit of who we want to be, right? Because from what I believe, according to James Clear, who shared it with me, the author of Atomic Beliefs, this book right here, please read. He shares that a goal is there to give us direction, where to go. But when we work to shifting our identity, instead of saying, I want to sell 1 million copies of my first book, we could just take on the identity of being a great author. And once we take on that identity, we do what great authors do, and great authors put out great work. And then perhaps we get a book that'll reach 100 million copies. So perhaps that identity thing, working on customizing our identity to better match our goals, can help us to reach these goals that we set. Something to think about. But as we fall down on the pursuit of reaching these goals, on the pursuit of becoming more aligned with this identity that we're creating for ourselves to better fit or to better become our greatest self, we may fall down on this journey, but we must get back up, because there's always tomorrow, and tomorrow is bright, and the sun shines through the clouds or behind the clouds, over top the clouds. And today's a great day, even when we are falling, because from this fall we can learn so much, so we don't fall in this type of way again. Something to think about. I'll talk about a few more things. But yeah, so to close up, listen to that song by Hazley called Still Learning, and possibly check out her album called Manic. It's pretty cool. Seems like a pretty cool song by a pretty cool artist, and we're just continuing to to love ourselves better, love our family, friends, and those who we don't know. Hey, moving on. Did I see any movies lately? Have I seen any good movies? I'll tell you one movie I've seen. It was on Netflix. You know I'm a Netflix watcher. Am I a Netflix and chill type of guy? Unfortunately so, but I will be doing a lot of less of Netflixing and chill these days. It's just too much. A little bit too much doing nothing. I must do something. Yes. Also, another strategy. I used to scroll on social media way too much, so I got this bad boy. Hey, a flip. Hey, flip phone. Hello, is this the plug? Call again. I didn't slam it right. But yeah, so I got a flip phone. It's a little bit cooler, right? I just use my main phone for like when I want to listen to music in the car or navigation. But it's kind of distracting, so I like to carry. Well, starting today, I'm carrying the flip phone around with me and having the bigger phone. That's like my main phone, but I have all my calls forwarded to my flip phone. So I keep the main smartphone somewhere safe but close by in case I need to, I don't know, check my text messages. So maybe I'll check them periodically throughout the day, like a few times a day. But the flip phone stays on me. This way, less of that urge to really click, 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 swipe, swipe, swipe. Ooh, if only Instagram had the swipe right feature, I would swipe right on these. Instead, I leave 20 comments and a follow up DM. And then that's all I can think of. But yeah, that's about it. Anyways, just wanted to tell you that strategy. But back to the movies. So I did see, there's a series on Netflix called Dracula. It's not even good enough to talk about. Don't watch it. I mean, it's interesting, entertaining. It's kind of cool. Is it really worth, diving into it? Be like, Dracula. No, not really. I mean, I liked Castlevania, right? Season 1 of that. That was a pretty fun show to watch. A little bit of vampire stuff, but what I really liked about it is a character who's down on his luck, down on himself, right? But the story is a hero's journey, and he moves forth in his mindset, starts to feel more compassion and empathy for others, starts to feel more confidence about himself, stops relying on alcohol so much, and progresses in life. And in season 2, he teams up with this other guy, kills Dracula. It's beautiful, beautiful. Oh, sorry, that was a spoiler, but sorry, not sorry. Feel free to check it out for yourself. It's a pretty good show. Perhaps I'll name one more movie. The movie I actually saw last night. It's the one that just came out with Tyler Perry. Yeah, it's called A Fall from Grace. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a Tyler Perry movie, but it was a little lackluster. Some of Tyler Perry movies are really good, and some of them are kind of corny. And like it follows a lawyer, and she takes on a case, but it's a little all over the place, right? And so it's a lawyer. She takes a case from this woman who's in jail because she killed her husband, right? And she's not the best lawyer in her firm. They know her as the plea deal woman. So she just does plea deals with these people. She's working to do a plea deal with this one woman, but she's inspired to dive a little deeper into the case. So she does a little digging, right? She does a little digging to help this woman out. And then she wants to try the case. Wow, she feels bad, and she really believes this woman to be to be innocent. So the story unfolds. She talks about how she falls in love with this guy, the woman who's in jail. Talks about how she falls in love with this guy. Mind you, this woman is probably in her 40s, 50s, right? This guy looks like he's in his 30s. So I guess not that big of an age gap, but definitely make you want to say, huh? Right? Make you want to say, huh? She believed that. She believed that. And then like after 3 weeks of going out, he proposes to her. Huh? See, before I was saying, she's in love. She's really enjoying herself. Just got out of a divorce. So, she's going through some stuff. But then this man asked to marry her 3 weeks into them hanging out. And she don't get no signs, no ding, 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 ding. Earth to bad beach. Earth to bad beach. Perhaps this is a little sketchy. But no, she didn't get that. So I realized, this is unrealistic. Or perhaps just on the edges of sanity. Hey, I can't judge. We've all been there before. Yup. So yeah, that happened and all that. So then I don't want to give away this movie since I gave away the last show, but it just goes a little cuckoo. And then this woman's trying the case, and then she does some dumb stuff. She gets this person on the stand to get her to lie. I'm thinking, you're not supposed to tell lie under oath. And she doesn't want to lie under oath. So then when she gets questioned by the prosecutor, right, I'm guessing that's what it is, she folds. Do I need to remind you that you're under oath and that you'll be in contempt of court or be guilty of perjury? Oh, she did it. She did it. And everybody's looking in disbelief. I mean, the whole defense team's looking in disbelief. I'm thinking, didn't you think that they were going to question her? This is her best friend. You didn't think that? Y'all some dummies. So perhaps just some things that I caught, maybe that wasn't caught while writing, but still entertaining movie. Something to watch that's fun to watch. You could watch it with the friends, family. Y'all could yell at the screen like I yelled at it. And yeah, nice. That's about it. So that's called A Fall from Grace. Why is it called that? I can't say there is a good reason. But as we all fall, we must rise up. And it is kind of fun to watch. So feel free to watch it yourself. And let's see who directed it. Tyler Perry. Damn. He wrote it too. Damn. But the thing about these Tyler Perry movies is that they have good actors in it. It's just all over the place. But why does Tyler Perry work with all these great actors if you know the movie will end up being just all over the place? Who knows, man? Who knows? But I guess because he's always does black movies and he has a lot of money to make it look really nice, and it's not as bad as some black movies. I would say like low budget movies with mostly black cast, with a mostly black cast. I would say it's better than a lot of those movies, or a lot of those movies which I have seen. But it's not as good as, you know, The Godfather. These aren't, the most epic movies, but they are pretty interesting. He writes some like soap operas. But these are interesting stories, interesting plots, but sometimes like certain points of it, it's like, this is unbelievable. You lose that. Like in movies, there's this thing, I forget the term, but you have to forego your disbelief in order to invest into the movie. There's a few points in this movie where you say, wow, I just don't believe it. This is not believable. And that might be due to the acting or due to the crazy twist, and then also paired with the acting. It's just unbelievable. So, but feel free to check it out for yourself, because even though I do have critiques about Tyler Perry, I do find his movies very entertaining, right? His movies are entertaining, and I like to be entertained. And they're fun to watch. They're fun movies to watch. So feel free to check it out for yourself. Why not? You deserve it. And I'll talk about one more thing. Like I said before, I've been reading this book, Atomic Habits, and I haven't read it yet. I actually just got it, but I've been following the author, James Clear, and he's done a lot of podcasts lately. And I heard him first on Mind Valley podcast with Vision. I forget his last name, but that Mind Valley podcast was very good. It's about getting 1% better every day through small habits. So here's one habit that he suggested to somebody that really helped him out. Right, this person is overweight, so says he, and wants to go to the gym, wants to lose weight, become healthier, feel better, all of that. So James suggests to this man to go to the gym for no more than 5 minutes every day, or 4 times a week, or something like that. And that's enough time to do like half an exercise, then you go home. So you get changed, go to the gym, there for 5 minutes, then you go home. It's like, okay, okay. So he does this for 6 weeks. He's like, dang, I'm already here. Why not do more? So then he does more, and then eventually he loses all this weight and all that. So he does end up reaching his goal, or I don't know his goal weight, right? But he does make progress towards his goal. But he just started out by only entering the gym and staying there for 5 minutes, right? So this was one of his techniques, on having baby steps towards your goals through creating these small, almost effortless habits. So he has a lot of other techniques as well, as far as like changing your environment, which I did by or making it harder to go back to your old habits or easier to conform to your new habits, which kind of what I've been doing. Like most days I prepare a bag for the gym and I keep it in the car, I keep it here at home. So when I'm driving back home from work, I can go straight to the gym really easy, just boom, like that. Or I come here, grab my bag, all that kind of stuff. Or, how I was telling you, I got this phone, right? Because I don't want to scroll on Instagram as much, because Instagram is a place of thirst. So I got this flip phone. So now, I don't really, not really cued to go on social media as much. And I don't really look at it on my computer. So this is pretty helpful as well in pursuit of that goal. So I suggest that book to you, Atomic Habits by James Clear. It's a very good book. I haven't started it yet, but I assume it's high quality material. And with that being said, I have one more thing to say. Let's do a skit. Yes. So I'll pick a situation and I'll pick a person to be. So let's pick a situation first. So this is going to be fun. This is my first time doing this. Impromptu. Okay, guys. So let's see what's going on. Ooh, we're going to find buried treasure. Beautiful. Okay, now who am I? Who am I? Ooh, I'm an adventurer, so it really suits this one. Okay. I should have had where I'm at. Let's see if I could find a location generator. Or I'll just say I'm in Waldorf in the cul-de-sac. Picture this. David King, the adventurer, in Waldorf, the cul-de-sac. Searching. Oh, finding buried treasure. Eduardo, come here. I need more lemonade. I'm getting parched. Oh, thank you, Eduardo. Oh my. Eduardo, I think I see something shiny. How do you say in Espanol? Tak 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 ba ba ta pa pa ta pa 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 ta pa. No, Dave, that's Morse code. Yeah. I don't give fuck. Eduardo, look. Very shiny. Yes. Let us continue dig. Eduardo, help me pull it out. Do it now. Oh my God. It's so fat. Time to open. Oh my. Do you see what I see? Do 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 do. Do you hear what I hear? Do 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 do. Do you smell what I smell? Do you see what I see? Eduardo, there's treasure here for us. Yes, but what is it? Eduardo, how could you be so nincompoopy? Can't you tell? This is high quality. Excuse me. I just sheet. Eduardo, this is the most high quality toilet paper that you've ever seen. Eduardo, don't you know that when I wipe front to back, back to front, I bleed? Eduardo, don't you understand? I bleed from boards. Eduardo, but today I have the most luxurious, the most luxurious. I have the most beautiful toilet paper that's ever been seen. There's haters in the mist. Are you one of those hating? Eduardo, you must tell me, are you hating? I don't want no fucking toilet tissue. Eduardo, you must be gone. Eduardo, you disrespect me and my butt. Yes, but I got it, baby. Excuse me, big buddy. Now that you've helped me, I'll share a sheet with you, beach. But I must now go to bathroom and wipe my ass with pleasure. No, Dave, the adventurer, you can keep your toilet tissue. I shall just continue sheet the way I've been sheet. Bless you, David, the greatest adventurer, the finder of the toilet tissue paper. Wipe in peace and glory. All hail Dave King! All hail Mele! All hail David Mele! All hail David Mele! Time for me to go to the throne. Hey! And scene. Yes, thank you so much for I guess that's the end of the show, guys. I mean, what more could I say? I found the buried treasure, and I saved the day. Eduardo didn't want it. Hey, that's okay. I'll just wipe my ass every single day with the most luxurious toilet tissue. And I didn't even have to pay. Yes, another amazing episode of The King Show. Thank you so much for tuning in. I love you, I care about you, and I hope you love yourself and care about yourself even more so. Feel free to follow me at The King Show Pod _ that's on Instagram. You could just search The King Show Podcast. I'll come up. Or follow me on Instagram as well at The King Show Podcast. You could just search that and I'll come up. My personal accounts at Royal Flush Kang. And you can find all that information in the description. What else can I share with you? That's about it. Continue to have a great rest of your day. Feel free to reach out to me and let's connect and work together. Peace to you.